Hello and welcome everybody to episode number 5 of the fastest car in the world challenge in automation. We are on a wild ride through the decades and have reached the 1980s. What speed will we reach this time? Let's find out. The economy seems to be recovering. We had a few very bad years and again always at the edge of bankruptcy. But now it seems like the new facelift is being picked up quite nicely. I don't think we will keep that kind of profit of 9 million a month, so I will adjust research and so on after the first tick. But first of all, let's take a look at when we want to engineer a new engine for the next record-breaking car, when we can build the new car because the body I want to use is available, and then make the facelift of the Thermo as our new production model. So when we take a look at the engine, I think the two technologies which are relevant for us, or let's say three, are billet steel crank, because the crank is always very stressed in our engines. Then VVT to widen the power band so we can run more aggressive turbos, and multi-point EFI because better fuel system makes the engine better in general. So those would be nice to have. We are pretty far away from VVT. EFI and billet steel will be available very soon, so I will try to get those very quickly, and then add VVT in a facelift so that we can make use of that later on, and it doesn't we can run the first project a bit faster until this is available. Regarding car tech, there's nothing major coming up. You could argue, okay, of course, geared limited slip differential is something nice. All-wheel drive on paper sounds nice because we can accelerate faster, but it also eats away quite a bit of power, and once you're in the range of a few thousand horsepower, then a few percent actually are a few hundred horsepower. So I will probably not go for that and stick with rear-wheel drive, and also stick with front engine rear-wheel drive to have a big engine bay. We will have a bit of aerodynamic drag because of that, because we need to get grip to the rear axle, but I chose to just stick with this one for this let's play and see where it gets us. The car body itself is becoming available in 1991, or not in 1991, we already have 5 years, so it's 1986 right now. So I would like to maybe get it a tiny bit earlier, but let's see if we can afford that. The engine is now more in focus. So there I have prepared my facelift of the Thermo, and it costs me around 69 million, nice, which basically comes from upgrading the engine factory to level 2, so a small 2, the car factory also to a small 2, and also including leatherworks. So it is a very expensive project, triple my company value basically, so definitely I want to take a loan here, and then just see how it goes. Credit rating is not the best right now, but I think it should be okay, as this will bring us a lot of money, hopefully. And I do the repayment so that we pay 1 million per month, and I think then we should be fine and even have some money left in the bank. Still want to save, I think. So it's March now, and yeah, the new facelift is already selling or pre-ordered like crazy. We also have unlocked multi-point fuel injection. We also already have billet steel, so it's now time to start the new engine project. VVT will come later, and I just check how much time I have until then. So it looks like 88, and currently we have a tech year of 84. Basically it will be raised a bit more, so we have 4 years, a bit less than 4 years. That will be challenging to include it in a second facelift. Let's see. New tech always takes a bit longer to be integrated, and let's see if I can do it. Oh yeah, look at that. The reliability difference is just amazing. So now we can really push a lot more. Previously to that I was torque limited, now I'm RPM limited. And this makes a huge difference. I can now crank up boost as long as the valves hold up. So now the question is, does the money last until the very end? So I still need to survive 1 year, and I think I need to cut expenses a slight bit. Yeah, again, the economy is not doing me a favor. Right in the moment when I didn't need it to go that bad. Yeah. But the good news is that we have filled up our stock pretty much. So we need around 6 months, and we're almost there. Okay, now the retooling has changed. It started in January 1st, now it's in October. Yeah, it should be January. But we're not producing. Oh, we're still producing. But no cars anymore, just engines. Huh. Weird. It's crazy. This little change in economy makes everybody buy our cars again. So still way too much cars in stock. As the new cars are picked up, they're selling double the amount of new cars than compared to old cars. But I think we will survive. That's the good news. And there we have the new car. It's priced quite a lot lower, but we're also producing almost double the amount, so should bring us some nice profits. But still doesn't look like it. Yeah, let's see. Let's check when the new car body is available. Yeah, it's still quite a lot of time until then. Let's crank up production. Yeah, we're still not staffed, so that's why it takes so long to get our production going. I want to produce at 2 shifts and we currently produce at 1.2. So at least the economy seems to be recovering. Car body in 2 years and a bit. And there we are. We have the new body available. Somehow I also got a stuck message of the 88 year. But yeah, this is the one we will use for the next record-breaking car. I don't have much money in the bank, but I should be able to do it. I wish I would have had a bit better credit rating. But yeah, it should be possible to do this. And there's our project. It takes us 52 months until 1989. That's when I want to do another 1-year facelift to get better aero and things like that. So again, our strategy is to have a short facelift at the very end. And it's time for the second facelift of the engine, where we add VVT. For this one I have almost 3 years of time, and then in 1989 we will also do another 1-year quick facelift. 13 million only, let's go. And it's time for the final fine-tuning and improvement of the parts according to 1989 tech levels. We're approaching 7,500 horsepower. That sounds like a plan. So another 20 million down the drain, but yeah, speed score is priceless, so that's what we have to spend. We can always cut back on R&D to fund the project now that we have everything unlocked that we needed. And it's 1990 finally, we have 5 deliveries and it's time to save and head to the salt pan. The ref limiter twice, but we have clearly seen it reach 700 km/h, so that's another big milestone in directional company history. So let's head to the scorecard and see how much this is worth. And by increasing our top speed by another 33 km/h, we have raised our score above 1000 points. That was my goal, and everything that's coming now is bonus. But yeah, the last 2 episodes will not give us enough score. It's more like 0.25. Let's see how far we can get, and I hope to see you all again next time.